Hi, this is Ashley Kay, and in this video, I wanted to talk about what to do, what to say when initiating contact with your ex, or more specifically, when your ex contacts you. Um, it's really recommended that you stay in no contact. You don't contact your ex, and instead allow your ex to contact you first. Okay, the real power comes from them contacting you first, and not the other way around. Um, So when your ex contacts you, basically it's not so much what you say, it's how you say it and the attitude that you bring across. So if you're doing the right things and staying in no contact, while you're in no contact, you should be, working on yourself, being busy doing other things in your life, achieving your goals, getting your life back to normal basically, and not just moping around thinking about your ex all the time and being miserable all the time. If you're still in that very emotional and miserable stage in your life, then I really highly recommend not contacting your ex. And even if your ex contacts you, if you're not ready emotionally, I really suggest that you give really brief responses and just say respond to them, but don't engage in any more conversation. Um, this is the key because if you jump in too early to contact and you are still emotional, most likely your emotional self will start to fantasize what it means for your ex to be contacting you. So if your ex is contacting you and you're still emotional, you'll be thinking, you'll jump to conclusions basically and get all eager and excited over the fact that, oh my God, they're contacting me now. They're not upset with me. Oh, that means I can start to get them back, sort of thing. When you can't think that way, if you think of your just normal, your calm self, if someone just contacts you, our ex contact you out of the blue, you hear from him or her. I wonder what they're up to. But you won't be thinking, oh my God, they're contacting me. What do I do? What do I do? So see, that difference there is really important. So and it's important to take that time to yourself to get that emotional control first. Okay, so now that's out of the way. If your ex is contacting you, they've initiated contact, basically you just want to be really cool, surprised to hear from them. Catch up a little bit, talk about the things that's been happening in your life and how you've been busy, been doing things here and there, but don't go into detail because the initial contact is just breaking the ice. You want to leave the proper catching up to face to face. So when you meet up with your ex and have lunch with him or her, that's when you go more into detail. But if you're just on the phone or through text or something like that, just keep it really brief. Just keep the impression that you've been doing well and you're surprised to hear from them, and maybe hint at the fact that you've wanted to catch up with them and you should catch up, but you've been so busy you haven't had time, and that maybe you should do it in the future. But the key thing here is not to make immediate plans on the initial contact, because if you instantly make plans too soon on the first contact, then it might give the impression that you've been waiting for it. So you've been waiting for them to contact you and then to ask them out on a date, whatever. So you want to make it look like you may be thinking about it, but you're not. It's not constantly on your mind, and that it's still in the future. It's still possible in the future to catch up again. So that's basically the gist of what to do on contact. So mostly you just need to remember to stay calm, to be emotionally ready, which is why if you're not quite emotionally ready, to not get too overly excited if your ex is contacting you. And just to basically, just catch up like normal and be confident in your happy self and all the rest of that. Probably the other thing I would say is you can flirt a little bit with your ex at this point as well. The whole point of flirting with him or her at this point isn't to re-establish some kind of attraction or anything like that. It's mostly just to set the mood of the conversation, or the mood of the or establish the relationship again. So basically you're telling your ex, I'm over the past, I'm cool with everything that's happened, and now I just want to have fun and just continue on our relationship, but in a new way. So by flirting with them, you're letting them know that everything is kind of okay now, like it used to be, and not so much being all serious and tense and nervous, because most likely your ex probably will be feeling a bit nervous about contacting you, or a bit unsure how you would react, especially if you've been emotional in the past. So they'll be a bit unsure. So if you are flirty, then you're kind of like breaking that perception that they would have about you, and you're just easing the tension, making things light and fun again like it used to be. And it tells your ex subconsciously that you're okay now, you're a cool, fun person again, and it's all good. So therefore, they won't have any problems with catching up with you again in the future, which is the most important thing when it comes to that initial contact. But because mostly they're probably testing you to see how you are, what level of control, like what level you're at with the breakup or anything like that. So just be, show them that you are good and that you've passed that test and that you're ready for the next step. So I hope this video has helped you. I will say, if you want to get more information on how to get your ex back and more of my tips and advice on handling your breakup, no contact and all of that, I suggest you go to my website in the description below, and you'll get more information there. So I'll talk to you soon.